Stockport, a team that struggled to score against Hartlepool, a team that can't keep a clean sheet. Something has to give. As it unfolds here, you'll hear it described by our dynamic duo once again. Adam Virgo is alongside Adam Somerton.
Thank you, Matt. Evening, everyone. Well, this is a meeting of two of the National League's best supported clubs, each in the top 5 in terms of National League attendance figures this season, but right now their respective league positions are nowhere near as lofty. Stockport and Hartlepool began this round of matches 17th and 15th respectively. They are clubs with long Football League histories, 206 years combined, but more than a third of the way through this National League season, both clubs know they really need to find some consistency, and quickly. Craig Hignett, the Hartlepool manager, is serving the first of a 2-game touchline ban tonight, and he's been shown to his seat by the Stockport manager, Jim Gannon, there as well. There's a bit of hospitality for you. Thomas, joint top scorer for Stockport so far this season. Thomas has only got the 3 goals though, and that probably illustrates the problem they've got, doesn't it?
Yes, especially in front of goal. One thing, they're not scoring goals, but also as well, when balls have been played up to them in the last few games especially, the ball retention's not been good enough to get the likes of Thomas into good areas. That's certainly a concern for Jim Gannon. Thomas is an excellent player. He comes in off that right-hand side. I think him and Walker can make a really good partnership in terms of that movement and creativity in the final third.
Stockport's first corner, and it went from Walker and deflected and in. Oh, what a start this is for the Hatters. Ash Palmer, the centre half, an unlikely scorer. Their first shot of the game, and it results in a goal.
Well, talking about giving a vulnerable side an initiative early in this game, it is such poor marking. Mafuta turns his back. Number 15, you can see, he takes his eye off the ball. It is such basic defending. Away from home, be tight to your men early in the game. Craig Hignett will not be happy with that goal being conceded so early.
Hartlepool have probably been the better side in the opening 5 minutes, but Stockport's first attempt on goal puts them in front. Kerr, ambitious effort. Nicky Featherstone to take the free kick. Can they hit back quickly here? Hartlepool. Minahan. He's done really well here. The right wing back needs some support. Options left and right. Walker. And Walker goes on, and there's his shot. Oh, what a save! Brilliant stop. And Minahan has stayed forwards. And driven in again by Walker. Turnbull. Stockport so close to a quick-fire second.
I can't tell you how good that save was from Ben Killett. You know when Walker wants to get in on that left foot of his, he wants to try and open his body out, play that into the top corner. Just see him just before he strikes the ball, he gets low, ready for the spring. You watch his body position, nice and low, and then he springs and tips it onto the post.
Such a relief for Stockport to get that early goal. They've gone 4 games without one for tonight. Now it's Hartlepool looking to create with Donaldson. Gets it back again off Featherstone. Nicely done. Donaldson. Oh, just wouldn't dip enough. Close though.
Well, he's been Hartlepool's best player so far, Ronald Donaldson, and I think he's really enjoying the little gives and goes, that bit of space and time that he's got. The technique's right, he opens his body out, he's looking to try and play it into that right-hand side of the goal. A slight criticism, not getting enough goals. He's hit the target from that angle as well.
His first full season as captain, Ryan Donaldson. Minahan. The energy and endeavour he has. Minahan down that right-hand side, Turnbull. Thomas with the cross. Early ball was good. Oh, what a good finish that is. Debut goal for Tom Walker. And having been denied by that superb save from Killett early on, he wasn't to be denied for a second time in front of goal. Smart finish. Stockport double their lead.
Well, the good thing that Stockport are doing now, capitalising on a really poor start from Hartlepool. Poor defending again, this time it was Richardson. But you have to say the two best players for Stockport so far is Thomas and Walker in that final third. Good little link-up play there. Bell gets across Rains and does so well just to let it run across the goal there. And it's a tidy finish there from Walker. You actually think he's going to the left-hand side of the goal, but he doesn't. Shows the goal in the eyes and goes to the right-hand side. It's been a really good start.
Kiosa, still plenty of time though, that is the one big plus for Hartlepool. They can turn this around. Kiosa's done well, he's got Mafuta on the edge of the box. Kitchings forward, and Toure looked to try and place it. Arthur got in the way. Strong challenge by Mafuta on Minahan. Kitching now, drives it in! Is there any sort of touch on that? Kitching certainly feels that should be a corner.
I think he did the right thing there. Oh, Kitching, when he got that left-hand side, it's hard to fizz a ball across because you can see the number of Stockport players on the edge of the 6-yard box. Mafuta does actually very well on the edge of the box to keep that one alive. Cutback's not really on there, so you're just maybe trying to pull out a save from Ben Hinchliffe to maybe parry into one of his own players following him. He's going to have to be aware of his defensive duties, Leasley, especially Kioso, getting forward all the time.
Donaldson's taking it on! A second time that he's gone close.
It's been their problem in this first half. In their own box and in Stockport's box as well, not being clinical enough.
Against his former club, one of his former clubs tonight, Michael Rains actually started out with Stockport, the Hartlepool centre-back. Thomas sends it in. It's nicely done again by Walker, and Walker wanted to finish it. Off the bar it goes. So close to a third there for Stockport. The effort by Thomas, but Walker involved in the build-up.
There's a great little give and go there. He actually come off Richardson in the end. He'd already made the first challenge to stop the shot coming in. See him lying on the edge of the floor there. And sticks a foot out, puts it onto the bar.
Thomas loses possession. Jimmy Toure, can he be the spark for Hartlepool? Kioso with the chance to cross. It's a crowded penalty area and it's fizzed past everybody in there.
Well, he's got every right to be screaming. Got the attacking players on now. You can see he's going to make the overlap.
Brilliant ball.
It's a great ball. Just asking for someone to break their neck and get into that area. Well, in my opinion, it's a good little period now for Hartlepool. If they get that next goal, this is going to have a really interesting game on. Momentum really will be with them.
Rains is one of those forwards. Kerr's in the box too. Donaldson. Kitching. I decide to have a go here. He does. Straight at the goalkeeper Hinchliffe, but it's been a positive start to the second half by Hartlepool. Featherstone. Kitching. Toure fisted in here to Donaldson. Now Toure again. Once more he looks to go to the byline. Turns away from Minahan. Featherstone. Donaldson. Suggestion there. And ball. Again, some of the approach play from Hartlepool is very good.
They've kept the ball so much better in this second half. The movement, the way that they have pinned back Stockport and not allowed the home side to come out and dictate play. I certainly feel that chances are being created now.
Can they put one away? Mafuta. Donaldson. Kitching's ball in. Early chance already for Nicky Kabamba, who couldn't keep it down.
It's a good start, though. They get good balls out wide now, Hartlepool. They now know they can put crosses into the box. Nicky Kabamba can go and attack it. Some encouraging signs there from the substitute. I think he's found it difficult in defensive areas. It's not his natural position, of course. He's a quality player on the left foot. They get into good areas. He can put decent quality crosses into the box. But I think Stockport just need a bit more of an out ball on the left-hand side. And Cowan coming in can maybe occupy Kioso as a more natural left-back. Maybe a better balance defensively.
Mafuta takes it on here. Kioso up in support. And the pullback by Kioso is nowhere near a Hartlepool player. The only thing I can think there is that he thought the referee was a Hartlepool player, because of course they are playing in a dark kit. Here's Leasley. Leasley with a great cross. Oh, it almost deserved a goal. What an opportunity at the back post for Bell. A tremendous ball to pick him out by Leasley.
And we saw at Harrogate last season the quality that Leasley has with that left foot of his. Now playing in a more advanced position, he can get to these areas. That's a brilliant ball, and that should be hitting the back of the net from Bell. Short of confidence in front of goal. He'd have been crying for a ball like that last night. Should have taken the chance.
They could have done with the goal as well. Niall Bell only got 2 in the league this season, and his last was at the end of August. Gosh, that was an absolute worldie of a cross, though, wasn't it, from Leasley? Here's Featherstone. Donaldson. Featherstone goes for the return. Donaldson now with the cross, deep one to the back post. Toure and Kabamba both there, and the keeper was a bit unsure.
Many times you feel that the goalkeeper may get the benefit of the doubt, getting a cheap free kick. It's just a mistimed jump, really. And Ben Hinchliffe, lucky to get away with that. They need to make this pressure count now, Hartlepool. Loads of possession, crosses into the box, getting good little through balls happening now.
Well, they're up against the Stockport side, remember, who've lost 5 of their last 6 games. Haven't won in, as I say, 6 matches. You would think that if they could get one back, it would certainly put a fair bit of doubt in the minds of the Stockport players. 20 minutes to go. Toure to hit this. Just watch wide by Hinchliffe. Mafuta. Arthur's head. And he gives possession here to Kitchingman. He's got Toure on his outside. Inside it goes instead here to Gus Mafuta. Comfortable take for Hinchliffe.
That's what they've really been limited to second half. Just long shots from distance.
Another good cross from him. Appealing for a penalty, some of the Stockport supporters. Minahan's won it back. Well, he had no right really to win that ball back in that position, but he did. And they've got a corner out of it.
They almost shot themselves in the foot after defending that ball brilliantly. Featherstone holds his hand up afterwards, taking too many chances there, and then closes him down, and then gets a deflection off the bar. But since Leasley's pushed forward a little bit more for Jim Gannon's side, he's whipped in 2 unbelievable balls. And Jim Gannon had given the players that chance, and they weren't improving, and he had to make a bold decision to move players on. But the qualities he's brought in now can be very encouraged from the reaction so far.
Mafuta works it to Featherstone. Toure, Kitching, Toure again. Toure. Somebody needed to put their foot through it. Toure did, but it's off target. It's just been one of those nights so far for Hartlepool in front of goal.
That's another example. Patient in the build-up, creating that opportunity and then snatching at your shot. It's been a feature of them in front of goal this evening.
Donaldson. Ball hurt. Leasley's made the run through the middle. He might be ignored here. Good save by Killip. Shot by Elliot Osborne. I have to say, Adam, despite the fact they're trailing 2-0, it looks like unless there's a big turnaround here, they're going to lose this Hartlepool, but it's not a game where you would say they've been really poor. Some of their approach play has been good. They've just lap punched in the final third, and they switched off twice defensively in the first half.
I think it sums up their season, really. I think Craig Hignett and Hartlepool fans maybe have felt that they should have more points on the board, certainly more wins on the board in terms of their emphasis on the ball in the way that they have played this season, but they've not been clinical enough when they've been on topping games, and that's been their problem. It's another example of tonight.
Oh, this shot by Holohan, and Kabamba's arriving, and they've got one back. Into the final 5 minutes. Could there be a comeback on here? Nicky Kabamba has given Hartlepool a lifeline and a route back into this.
Well, great centre-forward play there for Kabamba. He's offside, isn't he? But he plays the advantage well, and he just follows in. I think Ben Hinchliffe will be very disappointed with that. Decent height for him. If he's not going to catch it, punch it away from goal. It's nothing more than what Hartlepool have deserved in the second half. Finally hit the target. Can they now capitalise on this and get an equaliser?
Well, they'll get nervy, you would think, at the back here, Stockport. Remember, a side who haven't won any of their last 6 matches. They've lost 5 of them. Stopped the rot against Sutton with that goalless draw at the weekend. On their way to 3 points here, but it could be a nervy last 5 minutes. Oh, another chance! Oh, he came close to getting a touch on that. Kabamba, it would have been again.
Close. It's Nicky Kabamba to getting on the edge of this. It's a great ball in. Oh, it's just agonisingly close.
This goal will be enough to win this, though. Can they close this out, Stockport? Mafuta, Hartlepool looking dangerous. Donaldson with the cross. Measured ball, good ball. Well defended, though. They're going to have another go here, though, Hartlepool. Hawks. Toure up against Minahan. He's worked the room for the shot. Oh, what a save! Outstanding stop by Hinchliffe.
Well, he made up for his earlier mistake. Toure, time and time again, cutting in on that left-hand side. It's a comfortable height for him, I have to say.
Well, the ball over is a bit of a waste in the final minute of normal time. Not sure that might have been going over the bar, but he wasn't to know. He had to make sure it was close.
Yeah, I mean, when you make a mistake, you're always a little bit nervous when that next shot comes towards you. A good, strong hand.
Certainly, Kabamba's made it a compelling end to this match. Killip brings it a long way forward. Kabamba in the box, didn't drop for him, it does drop here for Mafuta. Donaldson, and Hawks goes on the outside. Donaldson's going to strike it, but well, of all the players Hartlepool would probably have wanted in that position, it was Donaldson, but he's flipped his lines.
He'll be disappointed tonight, Brian Donaldson. He's had 3 good chances. 2 on his left foot, 1 on his right. 1 favours his right foot more than his left, but he can just take the pace out of the shots a little bit just to hit the target.
Unless there's some real late drama, as there was, remember, in Hartlepool's last game when they scored a winner around this sort of time. They've got a free kick here. Goodness me. This could be pretty much the last kick of the game. Foul on Kabamba.
That certainly is a foul. In fairness to Nicky Kabamba, since he's come on, I think he's led the line brilliantly. He's been a nuisance, and I mean, this is a real chance, isn't it? Wondered, do you go goalkeeper's side? And he certainly had that option at this angle to get it up and over the wall.
Hawks, Donaldson and Featherstone all there. Stockport on the brink of all 3 points. This could well be the last kick of the game. It's a last chance for Hartlepool to snatch a point. But they won't, like that. It was the last kick of the ball. Off target from Hawks. And it's Stockport who take the points. Their first win in 7 matches for Jim Gannon's side. Hard fought in the end. Perhaps more hard fought than it really needed to be. But it was a good second half from Craig Hicknell's Hartlepool, who got themselves back into it in the closing stages through their second half sub, Kabamba. But they'd left themselves too much to do, too little, too late really from Hartlepool. Their 3-game unbeaten run is over. This their 6th loss of the season, but even in defeat, Hartlepool from that second half performance can take positives. But Stockport finally back to winning ways. At Edgeley Park, it finishes Stockport County 2, Hartlepool United 1.